What happens when a mortal man stands before the unshielded, burning glory of the Creator? For the prophet Isaiah, it wasn't a dream. It was a terrifying reality that shattered his soul.
Welcome back to the Bible Storeroom, your digital vault for the ultimate collection of cinematic scripture narratives. Today, we unveil the archive of the throne room, a vision that redefined holiness for all of eternity. Before we enter the fire, ensure you are subscribed to the vault to witness every unrevealed mystery.
The year was 740 BC. A shadow had fallen over the kingdom of Judah. King Uzziah, the man who had brought 52 years of prosperity, was dead. For the people, it felt as though the sun had set on their golden age. Stability was gone. Fear was the new currency.
For a young man named Isaiah, the death of his king drove him to the one place where answers might be found, the temple of the Lord.
He sought comfort in the familiar rituals, the smell of incense, and the safety of the stone walls.
But as he stepped past the bronze pillars, he did not find a sanctuary of quiet prayer. He found the boundary between heaven and earth beginning to tear. The roof of the temple didn't just open, it ceased to exist.
Isaiah looked up, and his breath caught in his throat. He saw the Lord, high and exalted, seated on a throne that seemed carved from the heart of a star. The scale was incomprehensible. The mere train of his robe was so massive that it filled the entire temple like a sea of white fire.
This was not a God of soft edges or comfortable metaphors. This was the King of Kings.
In this digital vault, we often imagine heaven as a place of clouds, but Isaiah saw a place of seismic power and terrifying weight.
He was standing in the presence of the source of life, and the weight of that glory was physically crushing. But the Lord was not alone. Above him hovered the Seraphim. The name means the burning ones. These were not the gentle angels of common art. These were multi-winged entities of fire.
With 2 wings they covered their faces, for even these holy beings could not look directly upon the unshielded glory.
With 2, they covered their feet, and with 2 they were flying, their movements creating a sound like 1,000 rushing waterfalls.
Then they began to speak. They were calling to one another in a thunderous antiphon. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of His glory. The frequency of their worship was so powerful that the doorposts and thresholds began to shake and buckle. A heavy smoke filled the room. This was the kavod, the heavy weight of the divine.
Isaiah felt his soul being laid bare. In that light, every secret, every compromise, and every sin was visible.
"Woe to me," he cried. "I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips."
Then one of the seraphim flew to him. In its hand was a live coal taken from the altar. This was the fire of judgment, turned into the fire of purification. See, this has touched your lips. Your guilt is taken away. Suddenly, the terror was gone. It was replaced by a resolve he had never known. Then he heard the king speak. "Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" Isaiah didn't hesitate. "Here am I. Send me."
He entered a broken man and left as a messenger of the Most High. If God can transform a man of unclean lips, imagine what he can do with you.
Thank you for joining us in the vault. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Which biblical encounter should we animate next?
This has been the Bible Storeroom.